people of YouTube, and welcome to I have no idea, because I still have no idea what I'm doing, but hey-o, let's see how all this turns out. My last video I talked about the kind of things I want to talk about on this channel, my one little corner of the internet where I can just be whoever and hopefully maybe get to help people and talk about my problems that I've faced and how I've come through them, even though they're still ongoing. But yeah, I like helping people, and talking about things does kind of help me in a way, and I find it difficult sometimes, but yeah. So my goals are to really hopefully get these videos, you know, known, and hopefully people can learn from them or relate to them, I hope, because when I was younger I thought my problems were just no one else had them, and that always made me kind of sad. But as I got older I realised other people are feeling exactly the same, and that kind of helped me quite a bit. So yeah, hopefully if I can just help even 1 or 2 people or 1,000, I'd be a very happy Emily. So I thought I'd start off talking about my sort of mental health issues or problems or illnesses, whatever you want to call them. So what I have, and I've had for a long time, is anxiety, depression, and I also have Asperger's syndrome. And when you put all them together, especially when like I was a teenager, going through high school, I was just a total basket case. Just, yeah, it was hard. So in this video, I thought I'd focus more on the anxiety, because A for anxiety. Alphabetical? So yeah, anxiety. I've had it for a long time and it has been really difficult. But yeah, I'll talk about mostly how I've got through bits, like different times, or how much I've hated it. Mostly hated it, yeah. I've had anxiety since I was 8 years old, so that is quite a while. I'm 24 now, but yeah, it was quite a young age to have it, especially when you have no idea what's going on and I've never even heard of anxiety back then. All I knew was just I felt sick all the time without actually being sick. It was just in lessons at school, I was in primary school at this time, so, and I was just trying not to be weird. I just felt sick all the time and I just didn't want to be there because I was afraid of just being sick in front of everyone. And that lasted a few years. It came and went for the next few years of primary school, but then when I was 11 I started high school, and that was very difficult because the anxiety was worse. It was a big massive school, lots and lots of people. Obviously I've got Asperger's as well, so being around people and socialising was just a no-no. I didn't really have many friends. I used to have friends in primary school, and then by high school it was just different people, obviously more interesting than me. I'm not that interesting. So I was quite lonely for a while, and then just feeling sick all the time, not wanting to be in lessons. I was just really shy and quiet. I was really good at school though. My teachers liked me because I was quiet and I wasn't a bother. And then I started to just stay off school random days because I felt worse certain days, and no one really noticed until a couple of years later. Then I finally started to get help at school. It also helped that my mum tried to like talk to the school a lot, and then they were like, oh yes, there is a problem with her, we'll start trying to get something sorted. I also I went to the child and adolescent mental health team. I had great people helping us there. My psychologist, I had a psychologist since I was 11 until 18, and she was really cool. Helped me loads of strategies and stuff, and always talking to the school and stuff, and yeah, so that was cool. Also, the support I had at school when I was in year 9, I started getting more support and lessons, and they were really cool. I loved my support people. So if somehow they ever see this, I doubt they will. I don't even know how many people will be watching this. Hopefully quite a few one day. Thank you. Big massive thank you. You have helped me a lot, even though it didn't look like it when I was in school, because I was just a mess. Like I said, just total basket case. I was just a mess. Yeah. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have stayed there and got through my GCSEs. So that's a positive, I suppose. I got through my exams. I passed. I didn't do as well as I probably could have, but I didn't do too badly. I got C's, which are quite good. They're a pass. So yeah, I'm quite proud of that. And then when I was in high school, with the anxiety started coming the panic attacks. And I had my first one in a science lesson. That wasn't nice. I kind of just told the teacher I didn't feel well, and I went out the lesson and stuff. I really didn't want to be sent home, because I don't think my parents would have been too pleased. I just remember thinking, it's like, oh, my mum will be kind of mad at me. So I didn't go home that day. But it was just really weird. I had no idea what was going on. I just suddenly felt really sick, and it was really scary, honestly. When you're 11 years old and you've never heard of anxiety, or, well, you kind of heard of anxiety. I heard anxiety a bit by then, but you've never heard of panic attacks and what it was and different mental illnesses. You're not really taught that when you're 11 years old. I think you should be. I think things are better now. And then my first biggest panic attack, the really scary, I feel like I'm going to die one, was also when I was 11. But this was just after the Christmas holidays. I was off school with a cold. I get a lot of colds. I had a cold and anxiety. And I was sitting with my mum watching TV with our dog, and I started to feel really weird. Like, I started to feel sick and hot at the same time. And then my heart started racing, like it was just like that, and you could see it. And I told my mum I didn't feel well and what was going on, and I think she sort of got nervous a bit. It's like, oh, okay, I don't know what's going on here, even though she's a nurse. But I think when it's your own child, you're like, ah. And yeah. So she and my dad ended up taking us to the A&E, kind of the emergency room, if you're American, and in the middle of the night. I can't really remember much. I just remember I was just trying not to die or thinking about death, and I was just really tired. I was just half asleep. After that, we were there like all night, and when we got home I just slept all day. It's like I just didn't want to do anything, and at least I knew I wasn't going to die, but it was really scary. And I ended up staying off school for 2 weeks after that, because I just did not want to go, because I just thought, oh my god, what if I actually die or something, or faint. I started to feel like faint a lot, and I've never fainted, but I was always scared I was going to, and that added to the anxiety, and that was just the vicious circle. It's like, I'm afraid I'm going to faint, or be sick, feel sick, because of the anxiety, and it's just, then I'm going to be scared more, and it was hard. And I didn't really have anyone at school either, around that time. So I felt like really lonely, and I had no idea what was going on, and basically at school I was just really quiet, but then when I got home I was just proper awful, shouting, tantrums, meltdowns. It was a hard time. Yeah. But I went to therapy a lot, and we came up with strategies, like, you know, it's like, you're not going to be sick, you're not going to faint, you know it's anxiety, you're not going to die during your panic attacks, which I should really learn by now, but I still get them, and they're unbelievably scary, because they do feel like you're going to die, and faint or throw up everywhere once you die. But yeah, I mean, this probably will sound really negative by now, but I feel anxiety has kind of not helped my life a lot. I've had to give up different things due to anxiety. I had to give up dancing when I was little. I did ballet and tap. I used to actually be not bad at that. I was actually quite good at that. I had to give up horse riding. I used to love that. I love animals, honestly. One day I'll do a video on things that I love and like and all that, but stay tuned. I had to give up horse riding. I didn't really want to do much at school. I wanted to play my clarinet in the school orchestra, but that never happened, obviously. So I did private lessons, but I had to give it up anyway, but that was more asthma reason. And nose problems. But yeah. So, and now obviously I still have anxiety. I can't travel anywhere really. I just stay in this city. Not going anywhere. I can't even go anywhere else in England. If by now you can't tell I'm from England. Like some of my family live 4 hours away in a different city, and I can't even go and see them. And it's quite sad. I'd love to go to like America. I've always wanted to go to America, and I've never been on an aeroplane because, yeah, so my parents haven't even had good holidays because of me. Just stay in England. But yeah, I would love to go. But I'm still trying to work through it. I just wish there was more. There needs to be more psychiatrists and psychologists for people who, after they turn 18, because when you turn 18, that's it. You're just like, right, go into the big wide world. That's it. So yeah, I need something. But I mean, now at least I've still got my parents, I've got my fiance, and I've got friends. And when you have that support in your life, it does become better. Especially when they don't, like, kind of make fun of you because of the way you feel. Yeah, if anyone else is out there who has bad anxiety and you're young and you're still a teenager, it's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it is. Especially going through school and you have to do your exams. Especially my school, and just piled on all this stress. But yeah, if there's anyone out there, you're not alone. I felt exactly the same way, and just, if anyone does have any questions or anything they want to say, just send us a message if you want. I don't mind. We'll see. But yeah, that's mostly just my anxiety. It just makes me feel sick. I can't go anywhere. I can't even go on transport. I can't even get the metro one stop from here to wherever. Like, we have a metro system here in Newcastle. So yeah. Like, some of the stops are like really, like, 2 minutes apart. And it's like, I can't even get on it. So I can't even get on a mainline train anymore. I can't go to like London or Liverpool or Edinburgh unless we go in the car. Even then I don't like staying there for quite a while. So yeah, hopefully one day my goal is to get to America. Just try and get rid of this anxiety the best that I can and go off to America, New York and California. And yeah, I really just, yeah. But just remember, if you do feel like this, you're not alone. And I hope in some ways this might have helped you, in some ways it might just be me rambling. But if you want us to talk about anything else about it, just let us know. Try and be positive in life a bit more, because that's what everyone has told me. And sometimes it does actually help. Believe me, you never want to listen to people trying to help you, but when you get older, you're like, I should have done that. I felt like that a lot. But yeah. So see you next time, guys. And hope you've well, not enjoyed it, but I hope you've not got bored. Bye.